Hi, so in this video I want to go over some of the negative reviews of Thumbtack Pro on Consumer Affairs website, specifically from contractors who have used Thumbtack Pro in the past. And I want to provide some of my own personal insights, maybe explain why these people have had these negative experiences, and if you as a contractor should use Thumbtack Pro or any of these other lead reselling websites. As somebody who has worked with a lot of different contractors, I know people who have had excellent experience with using Thumbtack Pro, but I also know a lot of people who have had bad experiences. I don't want to bash Thumbtack because I know many people whom Thumbtack actually helped grow their business. I should also clarify that I am not a fan of any of these lead reselling websites, Thumbtack, Angie Leads, Yelp, whatever, mainly because they make you dependent on their business. And in my opinion, as a contractor, you should try to make your business as independent as possible. Of course, no business is fully dependent, but your goal as a contractor should be to try to build as many lead sources as you possibly can, so that if one lead source fails, you still have a few other ways to actually get leads and grow your business. So without further ado, let's just read these reviews. So Jeremy from North Carolina says, I've been in business for 3 years with great reviews. The leads were great at first. Now it has went downhill. They don't care about taking money from business owners. You will pay for leads that do not respond. I've been having a lot of these lately. Please Google your company or use another platform and save the business a headache. Sincerely, XYZ company, which name I don't want to reveal in this video. But basically, he's complaining about the lead quality from Thumbtack Pro. And this isn't specifically related to Thumbtack Pro. This is related to all lead resellers. Now, some people might get better leads. Some people might get worse leads. It's going to depend on a lot of different factors. Even if you're doing marketing on your own and you're running a specific type of ad, you might get a lot of unqualified leads. And when you call those leads, they don't even respond. If you're, for example, advertising on Facebook and you're advertising to a lot of different people that might not necessarily be interested in your services, you will get a lot of window shoppers. Unfortunately, in my opinion, I believe that these kind of websites attract a lot of people that are not just not willing to buy at the moment, but they're also looking at the lowest quote, and they're expecting a premium service. I also looked at a lot of reviews of homeowners who have used Thumbtack Pro, and even though there are a lot of positive reviews, there are also a lot of negative reviews. And in my opinion, there's a lot of people that are looking for the lowest quote possible, so they get a contractor who's desperate for a job, and they do the work, but the customer was actually expecting a lot more than what the contractor provided. But also a common pattern I've noticed with a lot of these contractors I spoke to is that a lot of them have had successful experiences with Thumbtack for a certain period of time. And not just Thumbtack, but Angie Leads, Yelp, any kind of website. They have had successful experience with using those websites for a certain period of time, and they became fully dependent on these websites. And then when these websites stopped working, for example, the leads became low in quality or they became too expensive, they unfortunately didn't have any other way to get leads. They only had that specific platform which worked for them for years, but then it stopped working. So for this reason, even if you're using Thumbtack Pro and you're using it successfully, I would still advise you to build an independent lead source, as many of them as you possibly can. The best way to get leads independently is through Google. And in future videos, I'm going to break down how platforms like Thumbtack get leads and what you can actually learn from them as a contractor to get independent leads for yourself. So I've worked with over 100 different contractors and I help them get more leads. And the best way that I can recommend you to get leads for yourself is through Google. So get a Google My Business profile, which is completely free. You can build a simple website yourself. There's plenty of tutorials online on how you can actually do that. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It doesn't necessarily have to be something complex, but you should just have something that presents what kind of services you provide, which areas you serve, and also to show some pictures of your work. Once you create a Google My Business profile, get as many reviews on Google My Business profile as you possibly can. And this will eventually help you get more leads independently. Even companies like Thumbtack actually get leads from Google because somebody goes to Google, types in remodeling contractors near me or something similar, and they see a Thumbtack ad, they go to Thumbtack and they fill out the form and you get charged for that lead. But if you were actually on Google yourself, you would skip this part and you would get that lead directly. So this is the reason why I recommend Google to every single contractor I meet. Of course, a lot of contractors are already using Google to get a lot of leads, but in my opinion, 90% of listings that I see online and 90% of companies can do a much better job at Google. So in my opinion, there's plenty of room for improvement. But once you have a Google My Business profile and a website, all you need to do is get as many reviews on your Google My Business profile as possible. And doing this alone will help you get a lot of leads. There are some businesses for whom I've just set up a website and a Google My Business profile, and all they did was get more reviews, and they're still getting leads 3 to 4 years later. But of course, even when you're getting leads from Google, you should still try to get leads from different sources as well. But that's basically what I wanted to share in this video. Hopefully it has been helpful. Thank you for watching. If you need help, go to the website. The link is in the video description below. Fill out the contact form and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But that's basically it. Hopefully this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching.